The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the arrival of Chris Paul to Phoenix turned this team into a contender. Coach Monty Williams said, quote, he's brought such a winning mentality. Off the court, on the court, lifting the level of our team. I don't have enough time to talk about everything that he has done. Brian?
One of the all-time greats, Allie. No question about it. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the Jazz with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. On the wing, Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3. Okogie on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. Ayton passes to Durant. Back to Ayton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realize what an all-time great he'd become.
Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
Just bouncing off a contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Sexton finds Olynyk. Knocked away. Can they get it? Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
First team foul.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
That free throw good from Olynyk. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
It's both from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Okogie. And here's Paul. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Markkanen outside. The fadeaway. Off the left rim and out.
Normally he drains that.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Kogi into the lane.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Sexton against Paul. Sexton misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
To the middle. Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. With the stuff.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. For Utah, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Pass to Abaji. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. That shot off. Outside Booker. Here's Craig. Ayton passes to Paul. Here's the 3. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Sexton. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Gay. Here's Toscano, defended by Craig. The 11-footer. And it's Toscano missing. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Outside Craig. Durant for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Pass to Abaji. Here's Toscano. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Good.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
For Phoenix, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Now here's Biyombo. Defense is right there. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant. Now with the chance to add one more.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Free throw is good from Durant.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Now here's Gay. Here's Horton Tucker. From 13 feet, down it goes. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Azubuike, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
On the wing, Durant, defended by Gay. Back to Durant. From behind the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
The three is up. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Here they come, your Utah Jazz.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
We've got Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Olenek's checked in for Gay.
Kelly Olynyk.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Olynyk passes to Clarkson. He takes it in. Olynyk finds Clarkson. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
And stolen by Sexton. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The pull-up J. And too long on the shot. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Hammers the lob through. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Clock at 6. Now here's Markkanen. Not a lot of room. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. To the paint. Here's Paul. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Phoenix.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I got the help outside.
Markkanen outside. Booker against Clarkson. Shoots over Booker. And it's Clarkson missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Craig is checked in for Phoenix. Ross comes in for Okogie. Outside Sexton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why. They've been a playoff regular.
It was always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Outside Craig. Pass to Ross. Now here's Booker. Paul for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
A quick shot there. It's off target. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Trying to get back on track. Oh, Booker with a block. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. That won't go either for Paul. And Utah has possession. Here's Toscano. The Jazz again can't hit. Paul drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 10 points.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the beam.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Everybody who wants a free t-shirt.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Here's Toscano, guarded by Ross. Kay outside. He shoots a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul.
One shot.
There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Toscano. Here's Abaji. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Azubuike. Here's Horton Tucker, defended by Payne. Clock is at 3. Shot to stop the run. And Biyombo with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Suns making a change here. Lee's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Aiden. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Aiden's got 4 points this quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Out to the right wing. Gay right side. 3 seconds left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Suns ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 block shots, and 1 assist. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement is absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that time.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Paul. They get it again. Outside for Sexton. Clarkson with the ball. They shoot again. Sexton misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Now here's Sexton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Here's Okogie. For 3, Durant sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 22 points.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Back to Sexton. To the inside. Olynyk passes to Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Okogie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Will it go? And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Booker, the pass to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's Ayton off the drive, and he gets it to go.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Markkanen outside. Back to Clarkson. The 3. He's off on that one.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Up again. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Markkanen against Paul. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. Clarkson outside. Clarkson missing again. And it's Phoenix's ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Deflected! And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
So both teams making some changes here. Second chance shot, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix. Payne's checked in for the Suns. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's Biyombo, and Biyombo slams it home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Horton Tucker can't hit. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Down low. Here's Okogie. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Gay. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Four on the clock. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Oh, it's stolen by Gay, and he banks in the layup. Gay's got his first basket.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Craig. Back to Payne. Here's Okogie. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation.
Azubuike, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Suns. Lee's checked in. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tipped away. Craig with a steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Horton Tucker can't hit. Outside Ross. Takes a three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Phoenix way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Juan Toscano-Anderson is out there with Damian Jones. Then there's Chris Dunn, and it's Azubuike in at center. That's the group for Utah right now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Toscano. Pass to Abaji. Lets the three fly. Nails it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Payne. Ross for 3. And no good. Here's Utah. This one for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Ross. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jones. Coming off a Suns make. Count it. Good. Here's Payne. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Knocks it loose. In transition, here they come. Here's Toscano. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Ross on the wing. Pass to Lee. Takes the 3. Outside Payne. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Lee's got 6 here in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Jones. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. They get it back. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Ross. Misses from short range.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Craig. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
His first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Juan Toscano. At the line for 2.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Show some love once again.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Paisley goes in, and that one is hammered home.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that. Good. The Jazz shooting just 21% from the floor. Pass to Abaji. Back to Dunn. Here's Abaji, guarded by Ross. And it's Toscano missing. For Phoenix, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Back to Lee. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Lee's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Time for Teamsters.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. The Suns have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Paisley. Jones against Durant. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Done with it. Paisley on him. Dunn left side. Shoots over Paul. Here's Jones. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. And he slams it in one-handed.
To me, the passing of Durant, that's what separates him from other superstars. KD's willing to move the ball.
The Jazz shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Back to Dunn. Outside Jones. To the right side. Puts it up. Offensive board. Azubuike.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Kevin Durant, shooting 1.
Free throw is good from Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Azubuike. Dunn outside. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Inside. Here's Durant. And yep, it's good.
Hey guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The three is up. The rebound by Shamet. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
They need this. No good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.